Magandang araw mga ka-global. Welcome sa isa na namang special episode dito sa TGFM Spotlight. Ang segment kung saan ating binibigyang liwanag ang mga makabuluhang kwento, mahalagang oportunidad at mga ideyang nagbibigay inspirasyon sa mundo ng negosyo at pamumuhay. Sa programang ito, tampok natin ang mga leader, innovators, at advocates na patuloy na nagdadala ng positibo at mga bagong pananaw sa ating komunidad, lalo na sa mga Pilipinong patuloy na nagsusubikap dito sa abroad. Sa episode na ito, pag-uusapan natin ang isa sa mga mahalagang bagay, mahalagang bahagi ng tagumpay at mga challenging decisions. Hindi lamang sa negosyo, kundi pati sa personal wellness, balanced living at tamang pagdedesisyon sa buhay at pananalapi. Sa pagbabahagi ng malalimang kaalaman at karanasan, makakasama natin ang isang advocate with vast knowledge and financial wellness, ang presidente of Anchor Land Holdings. Join us as Ms. Beth Ventura explores connection with our guests in this special episode of TGFM Spotlight.
Thanks, Orly, and thanks Global Filipino Magazine for giving me this opportunity to share our discussions with fellow Filipino in Dubai, professionals, business owners, and I've invited 4 of them to join me to discuss more about our advocacy here. And thanks Architect John, Joyce, and Miss Hazel. So today, I'd just like to go back to yung mga sharing ko noon sa inyo when I first had dinner with you. And thank you for that, Hazel, for hosting. Marami tayong napag-usapan in what I have also shared of my purpose of coming here, that we are promoting a property decision advocacy wherein we are going to be helping investors, not just in Dubai but all over the world, in making the proper decision before they get into any kind of investment. So this was done in a way of a masterclass with Maxine Magalona. Right now, I will be also talking to you about it more so that we can share it to other Filipinos. Ang dami-daming Filipino dito, hindi kayang, in just one event, right? So, Hazel suggested that, sige, let's get together again. So, I'll take this opportunity, I shared that this is a product of many focus group, just like what we did, na nagtanong ako sa inyo, mga concerns, and pare-pareho, not so good, even to the point that some really failed in their investment decisions, that it affected lives, di ba? Yung effect ng financial failure really affects, no? So maybe you can share more of those. Alam ko kayo, you have your own share of or your own investment as well. Maybe you can share that also to the fellow Filipinos. Kami sa Isel, alam ko marami ka investment, pero paano ka nag-agree doon sa aming approach? Kasi as a seasoned, well-respected Filipino investor here already in Dubai, marami ka rin yun in the same maybe approach that we're doing. What do you think, ma'am? Am I doing the right approach? Ano tingin mo, Hazel?
Yes. Actually, you are doing the right way and helping us also to understand behind our investment.
Yes.
Kasi same as other OFW before, very eager ako mag-invest. Okay? Without thinking. Pag halimbawa, kapitbahay ko or kaibigan ko nag-invest sa condo, I want the same. Pero, without thinking kung ano ba yung pinapasok namin. Kaya ba ng budget ko? At the same time, kasi nagpapaaral ako dito ng anak ko. So, iba yung tuition fee dito, mas higher of course. But, yun nga, dahil gusto kong magkaroon ng property immediately sa Philippines, without knowing anything backside of that investment, agad ako nagda-down payment. And then in the middle of something, or na pursue mo na yung mga payments, iisipin mo, may susunod bang bayad dito? Or tama ba tong ininvest ko? Para saan? After that, anong gagawin ko dito? Yun yung common things na nangyayari.
Very
Yeah.
basic, no? Very
Yes.
basic yung hindi alam, but you
Yeah.
know, even the basic has to be well attended in the beginning. No, hindi lang yung peer pressure, hindi lang yung
I
sa
think
hype.
it is more important in the beginning to know. Kasi kung nasa middle ka, as what I said, nasa middle ako ng bayarin. And then sabi ko, anong gagawin ko dun?
Yeah.
So, parang na-loss ako.
Yeah,
Somehow, parang yung ininvest ko, parang mapupunta pa sa wala.
Yes.
Kung hindi ko i-drive yun sa tamang
Yeah.
gagawin. Diba?
The first step.
Yes.
The first step is understanding.
Yes. So, you can share.
For sure, Joyce, you also heard a lot.
Yeah. I'm a business strategist as well. I'm a coach, no? And I feel that your advocacy on empowering the Filipino community about the right information, where to invest their money, and how to study basically the features of an investment is really an inherent part in investing. And I think it's very helpful for us to know what we are getting into because you see, when we invest, it's an exchange of our time, our family, and time away from home, things that we cannot do here, that we are just really trying to be here because we want to have something in the Philippines. So ito yung mga kababayan natin na nakakasakit pakinggan pagka they fall into traps of wrong investment, and it takes so much time, so much number of years for them to recover. That is why I really admire the advocacy that you're pushing. And of course, real estate is always the foundational investment that we can pursue. Kasi nandyan yan eh. Nandyan, it's one of the basic investment that each OFW should have. And I think it's one. And when we empower them into making the right decisions, because the paying period is not short. Ang haba-haba ng buhay na kailangan natin yan na hulog-hulugan. And it's really, lagi nating isipin that the right investment can trigger your financial independence, but the wrong investment can also trigger a lot of heartaches and financial disaster for you. Yeah, architect.
Thank you very much, Ms. Beth, and for the opportunity na we can share some insights based on our experience. So basically, I'm an architect by profession, and it's my 20th year now here in UAE. So when I started here in Dubai, 2006, I told Maxine also that I already invested right away because this is my ultimate goal. I don't want to spend so much in anything that is not necessary. And I admire the masterclass of having financial wellness because as right now, with Dr. Hazel, we are doing an integrated wellness clinic of her. And it's a good approach because you capture the mental part of the people, and something that it's not new in the market because some strategies I go over with, and I see that there is some similarities of the approach, but this approach is unique, and I think it's very timely. And for me, with real estate, it's you cannot go wrong. Even you have any calamities or any recession coming, it will go up, accumulative and gradually. It will go up.
It's a cycle.
Imagine when I invested in 2006 for a two-bedroom condominium, let's say in Araneta Center. It cost me 4 million that time, 63 square meters. Now it's how much? It's 15 million. And I don't want to sell it. I have my son and my daughter studying in college to use them because for me, it's an investment for the family. And this is what I learned on my on the past working here in the Middle East, that you need to structure yourself and you need to prepare for the future, not only by yourself but by the family itself. Because if we're not going to do that, and it will not go to with this type of masterclass, you will spend money on any unnecessary things. So I think that is something that it's a good initiative that I'm looking forward to.
Okay, thank you so much, and I'm so glad that we are really on the right track of on our approach. Next is I want to explain that this masterclass does not only give you the theoretical guidance, but also how the formulas, no. And I cannot discuss it now. It's a formula, but it takes explanations, no. But again, how did this come about? The formula is what really I encapsulated everything that investors, concerned individuals who are misguided in their investing on how really it is. Is it to invest? And basic, but you may say it's a investment 101 for the dummies actually. But I will, in that masterclass, I will explain how for example, sustainability income, okay, which you always ask for. It's not just anymore just a simple passive income, but it has to be sustainable. Merong formula yun. O, pagkang tanong naman paano marirealize, paano naman kinocompute ang income? Okay? Ito ba nanggagaling lang sa yield? Di ba napaka-common? Okay, a favorite word ngayon is high yield. Okay? As long as far as as big as 2 digits. Yung mga 10, 12, right? But paano talaga yon kinocompute or paano nare-realize yun? May formula din yon. So what I'm saying is that in that masterclass, nabibigyan ka ng formulas that will simplify the way you will decide. At pag na-clarify yung formula na yon and you understand it, then you have more stronger basis of your decision. Hindi lang na siya applicable into just a condo or a farmland or that formula will apply to any kind of real estate actually. So basic investment 101. And then also I shared that in the past discussions natin over dinner that my approach or our approach goes by the new market cycle. Alam ko yung mga tanong niyo pa is kumusta na ba yung Pilipinas, yung real estate ng Pilipinas, bagsak na ba? Di ba? Like yung ang laki ng vacancy, right? So ito yun din gusto kong i-address that it's more of we're entering into a new market cycle na kailangan maintindihan nyo rin. I am going out of my way to tell you that in the new market cycle, we need to evolve as well. So I am just one developer, and I hope the next developers or the other developers will follow track in discussing to investors that in this new market cycle, ito ang kailangan natin na product. Okay, and the product should come with a formula or a design that will really give the right income that you want. Is it a passive income? Is it something that you want to wait for a while and then go for the valuation? It depends, and it depends, right? But what we want to say is that how do we invest in this new market cycle? So that's something that I will further discuss also in our master classes. So I hope that we can come back here. Alam ko nag-arrange ka rin ng mga another meetings with other Filipinos, and really thank you for doing that for us so that we can spread the information better. But you guys, kayo na lang, you will be a very great multiplier of this advocacy. Yeah. So lastly, I just want to maybe take your insight about, is there for you to have that hope in investing in the Philippines again? What do you look forward from us na investors developers in the Philippines. Hazel.
I think one of the best way is the clarification of how we will be able to get that property or land or anything, so that we will not lose, as what she said, money, time, effort, actually, and it should be sustainable. That's what you said. Because nagpapakahirap kami dito para mag-invest and to provide our family. I hope it will go in the right investment, our money.
Okay.
Yeah.
On my part, if I'm investing in real estate, I'm looking for the integrity of the developer, the property developer, because right now, if you're facing the possible buyers and investors for your company, then you have the face, you're the face that speaks for credibility, and of course the quality and that they will deliver. Because us here we're not there in the Philippines, so we only rely on the news that you're giving us, and the name, the integrity, and that speaks more for us, for us to give the money that we are earning here, and for us to also share it with the community, because we will be the living proof that this developer really delivers, really will take care of your money. This is a good investment, the right property that you can really put your hard earned cash, because it's really different. It's here in as an OFW, you are faced with a lot of challenges. An investment can really come medyo further in the mind yan, existence muna and doing the settlement here. But when investing comes, we want the promise that it can really give us something worthwhile, because yun nga, napakahirap ng buhay ng OFW. At sana marating sa mga kababayan natin na hindi siya normal. It takes a different kind of grit and strength in character to stay focused in whatever your goals in life here in Dubai especially. Yeah, architect.
Let me add also, for me as an architect by profession, I always use the land technique. What is land technique? Which is the earliest days or years I'm here, when you are dealing with any property or any investment, you need to have due diligence on the location. Of course, it's the strategic location. It's much more better, at least when the past years comes by, it will increase the value, and also accessibility. The accessibility, if the neighborhood you have all the means, like you have the educational facility there, the recreational, churches, of course. So these are all consideration when choosing the right property, and also the nominal values, how much the property it is there any hidden charges, what is the equity percentage of the property, because here in UAE they're entice people for us a low monthly, but at the end you will be shocked on how much you need to hand over the balance. So it's very important to have a knowledge on the nominal values, and of course, as the developer itself, the integrity of the developer. You need to do due diligence. All publicly listed companies, developers, is all in the web, World Wide Web. So you need to Google them and check their track record, of course, and what's the projects that they have done in any parts of the Philippines. Some developers, they go also international. So, but for us, even as an entrepreneurs here, I encourage them to invest in the Philippines, because this will help to boost our economy. And when we are investing in Philippines, we are creating jobs for the fellow Filipinos there. If we don't have developments, we don't have jobs for like carpenters, masons, civil, So these are some part of mentality that I acquired as an architect by profession, and I know because even me, when I design and I want to build my own, this is my mission. This is my mission for my family, for myself, and for our country. Because at the end of the day, even we earn here, but there's no place like home. There's no place like home. It's Philippines. Even there is some not good impression or any political happenings in the Philippines, but still we are going back there. So that's my perception for this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I like the mindset, and that's so nice to begin with. That you have a nice mindset, and how you look at the moving forward on investing. You are so encouraging. I hope that we can have more like you, who are very open-minded on changing the way we invest. So, and that is what we're trying to build up here, the educational guidelines and how you're supposed to invest. And the masterclass is exactly what is going to give. And more than that, it's the also the behind the scene, like what you said. My team can do this. They can come here. They can also. I have other, executive who can do it, but I want to do it myself because really they need to understand where the investors are coming from. How do we develop? How do we even acquire properties? Up to when we do the feasibility, up to when we conceptualize a design, so that it just not answer the demand in the area, but also the desire of the investors on their returns, on income, rental, and also the value appreciation. So I'd love to discuss this more in the next gatherings that you will be supporting me, putting together more organic, friends to friends, until we will be able to share to a lot of Filipinos and help them elevate the way they make the proper decision in real estate investment. So thank you, Global Filipino, again for this opportunity. And we will see you hopefully we'll see you in the next invite of Ms. Hazel Joyce, and architect, in the other gatherings that we hope to do. Thank you so much.